Hey, what's up guys? I'm back. I know it's been a while since I made a YouTube video about NIO, but here I am. I'm back to make a video. This time, yeah, I think it's been over a year since I made it, over a year and a half since I've even made a video. But I'm doing a reaction to another YouTuber that kind of follows NIO. He's more like a finance guy on YouTube. His name is, um, damn, now I can't even find his channel. Oh, Marcel Munch or something like that. I apologize if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Marcel. I'm doing my best here. I apologize, but it's the video he just released maybe like a few hours ago, and he has a guest named Pascal Copins. I'm looking at this on my cell phone, so it's okay. Pascal Copins. Now, first of all, before I say what I'm about to say, I'm gonna just say it like this. I hope I hope my audio's not overloading because it's kind of in the red. Um, I enjoy Marcel's videos, and this guy Pascal, I don't know this guy. I don't know either of these guys really, but what I'm saying is nothing negative towards them. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to make a point, okay? So I may be kind of passionate with how I make my point. Hold on, I think my audio's overloading. Let me fix my audio. Okay, I'm back. I think I fixed my audio. I just want to make sure that I'm not overloading my audio. But anyway, this video is a reaction video to the Marcel Monk channel. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, and I apologize if I'm butchering your name. I'll get it right in a subsequent video. But anyway, he just released this video today. It's called NIO's Real Bet Was Never Just Cars, and he has a guest named Pascal Copins on there. So like I was saying before I fix my audio on my video, what I'm about to say, I'm no way talking negative about Pascal or Marcel. First of all, love your channel, Marcel. Appreciate all you do, all your NIO coverage every time you go to the NIO days. And just all your financial stuff that you kind of have on your channel. Really appreciate that. But I got to talk about NIO here, and so I'm gonna be a little bit more. I'm gonna be a little bit argumentative now, and it's hard for me to make a YouTube video. First of all, you have to get enough passion to want to talk about something to even put it out there. Here's what I want to talk about in this video that Marcel just interviewed this guy. This guy Pascal, again, I love you, Pascal. He's saying at 45:10 in this video. Well, let me just listen to it again, and I'll tell y'all what I'm about to say.
That with you because you're the expert. I'm not. but my simple prediction is and then I'll let you give the full talk, is that NIO could be successful in Europe in fleets, but probably not in individual car owners.
So what Pascal is saying, he's saying NIO can be, I hope I backed it up far enough, but what his point is that NIO can be successful in fleets in Europe because of the battery swap infrastructure. In other words, either they won't be able to build the battery swap infrastructure, or it won't catch on with battery swap, because his point is with charging being so fast now, like, why do you need battery swap? Okay, this is what I want to say. It does not matter whether battery swapping is irrelevant. The fact that the battery can be easily replaced is the bigger story. I'm really tired of people talking about comparing battery swapping with charging, saying that, oh, well, you don't need to battery swap because you can charge in 10 minutes or whatever. Here's the thing. If you had the choice between having a car that could have the battery be easily replaceable, forget about battery swapping. Get your brains off of the whole battery swapping versus charging. NIO does not need to have battery swapping infrastructure any place to sell a car. I live in America. Only decent EVs we can buy, I would say, is probably Tesla and Rivian. Okay, and I don't buy Tesla. I don't mess with Tesla because of Elon Musk. But NIO could start selling cars here tomorrow. They don't have to tell anybody about battery swap. They don't have to mention battery swap. They could just sell the car on the merits of the car, on the basis of the NIO car, on the Sky OS. I think with Firefly, it's called Aster. And Sky OS is built off of something called SEL4. It's like a security enhanced microkernel that's super duper safe. And NIO, it's mathematically verifiable to be safe. I'm making a whole video about that, talking on the microkernel architecture and the differences between that and what like Mercedes and Toyota and Honda are using, which is something called QNX based on BlackBerry. It's a microkernel based that BlackBerry invented. And then Tesla uses a version of Ubuntu that they basically forked, okay? But aside, let's stay on battery swap. Let's stay on what I'm talking about. This argument that NIO has to build battery swap infrastructure is driving me insane. It's driving me effing insane because you don't need battery swap to drive a NIO. They charge just like any other car. They literally charge like any other car. Somebody, I want you to chime in the comment if you see this video. Tell me what I'm missing, because I could be missing something. I might be missing something about NIO that like I don't know. Like, then I'm okay with that. I'm okay to come back on here and say, hey man, I had no idea that, NIO, they really did need the battery swap stations to sell a car. But last I checked, they charge cars. And I think they fast charge too. Even if they didn't fast charge, hypothetically, even if they couldn't fast charge, it would be light years better than what we have here in America. We don't have any EVs. We got Tesla, that's it. And that's a whole nother video about what's going on here. It's a whole nother video. I drive a 2003 Honda Element, and I will continue. Let me show you. I'm going to continue to drive this 2003 Honda Element. Flip my camera around because I'm going to continue to drive this car because I'm not going to spend money on it. It's already paid for. Yes, I'm spending more money on gas, blah blah blah, I guess you could say, but I'm not about to spend $50,000 on a car here in America. First of all, if you buy a new car here in America, the type of car you're getting, like, just look at the infotainment system. It literally looks like, you guys remember the T-Mobile Sidekick? When T-Mobile, well, I think T-Mobile's an American company, so a lot of you guys in other countries may not have heard of the side. Maybe you had another version of Sidekick. I'm not sure who made the Sidekick. It was clearly made by another company and then sold to T-Mobile or something. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that is the level, that phone level, that is the level of car like technology infotainment that we have over here. Besides Tesla, besides Rivian, besides Lucid, okay? So we have 3 cars that are really doing something about it. So, any NIO over here would be great. I mean, I like some of Xpeng's cars. I like the way some of them look too and, perform. But I think NIO, as far as safety, they always put safety first. From everything I've read, everything I've seen, I haven't read any white papers, but I've done a lot of technical research on why they chose SEL4 and the things they went through with their kernel architecture to separate certain things from the kernel. Anyway, back to this battery swap. Again, Pascal, you're wrong, man. I mean, I don't know. You tell me what I missed. Why does NIO have to bring battery swapping infrastructure? I'm confused. Like, why can't they just bring the car? Now, if they bring the car, I buy the car. 5 years later, I want to sell the car. And all of a sudden I found out, whoa, wow, this battery is easily swappable. Like, even if I couldn't swap it, even if NIO never allowed me to swap it with the swap station, I would even be appreciative if their service centers could just easily remove the battery and put another one in. That's what blows my mind, that I don't understand why people are tripping off of this. Like, I think what it is here in America, we like to own crap. Like, it's some things just cultural. Like here, it's all about these rights. First Amendment right, this right. Listen, I'm all about rights, but I'm just saying, like, it's all about these rights and being able to own stuff, ownership. We have big houses where we have like one or two people that live in the house. Um, we drive big cars. We have one or two people in the car. Not a lot we do here is efficient, okay? From government to a lot of things. So, what point was I trying to make? The point that I'm trying to make is, you know, why does NIO have to bring battery infrastructure? I might have got a little segued, but we don't need battery swapping. We just need, good cars, you know? So they can charge. I can just charge the NIO. So if I sold my car 4 years later and I found out that it could be swapped, the battery can be replaced out, that's better for the next person buying my car. They don't have to worry about whether it's a good battery or not. They can choose to buy a new battery or rent one from NIO. Trust me, NIO will sell you a car just as quick as they will rent you the battery. Maybe they care a little bit. Maybe they do want to own the battery, but they still give you the option to buy it. So if you want to buy it, just like regular people do here with Tesla, you can buy the car with the battery in it. I'm confused about the fact that NIO gives you a choice. It's perplexing to me, you know? But like I said, here in America, oh yeah, we want to own stuff. So we have this concept of, I don't want a company to own the battery, because if I'm renting it, then they can just raise the price of it later. Okay, that's a fair point. I won't argue with you. Then just buy it right out. Just buy it with the car. They give you that option if you don't want to rent it. Like, they're not saying you got to rent it. They're saying here's the option. If you get it with battery as a service, you rent the battery, it's going to be cheaper. So I'm just, either people not thinking about this clearly, or they're just, I mean, I know why a lot of people here talk smack about China. I mean, a lot of it comes down to racism, but that's a whole nother conversation. But it's straight up racism. So my channel is not, this NIO channel is not, I'm not going to get too negative and go off on weird tangents, but I'm also not going to filter stuff and not, speak what I know to be true with some people here in America. They don't want China to be ahead with anything, and China's ahead with everything. So it's whatever, man. But yeah, we want to own the batteries. I don't personally care about owning a battery. If I did decide I want to own a battery, okay, NIO gives me the chance to own it. But they can keep that battery, and that I don't care. I want to keep the car. And then later, I can choose to buy a battery for it, rent a battery for it. So please, people, whatever you do, stop saying that NIO needs to build swap. NIO can't go into another country because they don't have swap infrastructure. I think, though, to the contrary point, I think NIO might think they need to have swap infrastructure to go on a certain. I think, I'm not, because I've heard them say in the past that if they couldn't control the whole experience, they didn't really want to go into a new market. And that experience also includes battery swap. So it's possible, that they in their brain somewhere, they think, oh, if we can't bring battery swap, that's the main selling point. No, NIO, you make a great car, regardless of whether it can battery swap or not, to be honest with you. Just the safety of your batteries, the safety of your operating system. Battery swap is a cool thing, but even if you guys just said, hey, these batteries are easily replaceable. So when it goes bad, it's easier for us to send you a new one. I don't know. NIO does not need battery swap infrastructure. If you guys think they need battery swap infrastructure, let me know. And that's all I had to say about this reaction to Marcel's video. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about later, but this was just on my mind. So hope y'all have a good day, and peace out.